I'm going to go buy my kid some drugs.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I'm Martelle, and with me always is Randy. What up, Randy?
Hello.
Hola.
I decided on the way out here, I'm going to try to avoid the yo-yo-yo so much.
The yo-yo-yo?
Yeah, switch it up.
All right, cool.
I'm out here, my tooth is killing me. And so I felt like a hello was in order.
Hi.
So we'll see what happens next week.
All right, well.
Turn my headphones up a little more. Totally unscripted show. That's how we roll. That's better. Boop. Yeah, no, it was a fun, crazy day.
Nice.
But we're here. Took Huck bowling a little bit earlier.
Well, yeah, you said you took today off.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't feel great this morning. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up to like 4 a.m.
That's awful.
Alarm went off at 6, and I just went, no. I mean, perfectly, like...
I got up at 5 a.m.
I wasn't doing anything crazy. I was playing Xbox, and then when everybody else went to bed, I just watched Netflix, and that... Did you just get to your happy place?
Yeah. The mouth feel. Never mind.
I was just going to let that one float out there for the listeners. But yeah, so then I went and got a new cell phone. Finally, I'm now with the brand new S10 versus my 3-generation-old S7.
You're now with the times.
Yeah, I don't care to be. It was just one of those good deals things, and we switched from Verizon to Sprint though, so we'll see. Like I'm kind of leery about it. But,
you'll be all right.
Yeah. Whatever.
You'll be fine.
I don't care. I don't like anything anymore.
We need summer now.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, today was actually beautiful.
It was nice today.
It was nice and sunny. I was walking around in a T-shirt.
Day.
Oh, today was a good day to get out.
I was working. I worked from home today.
Yeah, but at least you were working from home. That's always nice.
Yeah, I was up at 5 o'clock because I had to be at the hospital at 6:45 for an MRI. For my back.
Oh, for your back?
Yeah.
And?
Yeah, I left.
I meant,
they didn't
give
me my
anything
report.
Yet? Okay.
I don't know. Once it's available for me to download or go to the hospital and pick up a disc or a jump drive or whatever it is I need to get it, then I'll be able to have access to it.
A floppy.
I hope they give it to me on 5 1/4.
Floppy. A 5 1/4 floppy.
Reel-to-reel DAT drive.
Oh, geez.
Hell yeah.
I remember working with those.
It was awful.
Yeah, so I saw a new movie. Finished last night this morning at like 3 a.m. on Netflix called The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Yes.
Did you watch it?
I did. I watched it on our flight down to Florida over Christmas.
Dude, I really like that.
I did not realize that it was like a bunch of little mini shows.
Right, it's like 6 mini shows. The Coen brothers scripted. I found out, I guess they had the idea back in 98. And we're thinking of doing this for like a like a TV show. Okay. So you get a different episode, which all focus basically on the main character dying. Yeah. Even in the old spoiler alert, turn it off for a second if you haven't seen it. The old prospector gets up and walks away. Well, I started doing getting other people's opinions online afterwards, like seeing what other people said, and they were like, it's kind of presumed that he died there, and everything that happened afterwards was happening in the afterlife. And but yeah, really unique movie. I was kind of upset because right off the rip, I thought it was going to be one long movie. And when Buster Scruggs, played by what's his name, Tim Blake Nelson, died, I was like, well, what are they going to do for the rest of this hour and a half?
Well, I did the same thing. I'm like, what the? I thought it was all one big long, and I'm like, well, they just killed Buster. Yeah. What's the rest of the show about?
I loved him in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? So when he died, I was like, well, this movie's going to suck. But no, I really did like it. So that's something new this week. I give that movie a solid 4 out of 5 donuts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Easy. Absolutely.
Not my all-time favorite, but that was really good.
Actually, I don't remember, other than the Prospector and the Buster Buster Scruggs one, I don't remember any of the other stories because they're the only two that were actually good, in my opinion, out of...
Meal Ticket got me. The philanthropist dude with no arms and legs.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean...
Well, here's the thing, too, when you look at it. So if you've seen that, long story short, there's a couple of guys working together. One's played by Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
And he has this traveling stage in the Old West, and he takes care of a guy with no arms or legs. He props up on this stage, and this guy talks. He
tells stories.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. Thespian, if you will.
Well, yeah.
And it's very dramatic, and as this part of the movie goes on, the crowds dwindle. And this thing's kind of going out of style. It's kind of
he keeps telling the same stories over
right, we've
and
seen
over
this
and over
one, and it does get to the part where it's saying that's the case. And they try dressing them up a little more. They're trying to make the show better, keep something going. And then one day they have 3 people, nobody leaves a tip, and he sees a huge crowd is gathered around this chicken that can supposedly do math. So people ask simple addition or subtraction, and a chicken picks a number, which is the answer, and the crowd goes nuts. But once I started reading on Reddit and stuff afterwards, I realized I think every one of them was like, every one of the answers was either divisible by like 11 or it was something silly. But somebody mentioned, he bought that chicken without ever testing it himself. So how do you know it wasn't plants in the crowd? So the whole thing is he goes up top of this hill, takes his buddy with no arms and legs and chucks him into a river and leaves with the chicken. And this part of the movie is called Meal Ticket.
Yeah.
And everybody's going, what happens if he sets up at the next town and goes, crap, this chicken can't do math, and I just killed my homeboy? Or somebody suggested it might have been his son. So when I look back at it, I was like, yeah, he never tested that chicken, paid a lot of money for it, chucked his buddy because he wasn't making any more money. It was a lot to take care of. I mean, a human being with no arms and legs would be quite the burden to bear.
He's got to clean him. He's got to do everything for him.
Which, what's funny? I was watching that part of the movie, and I thought he's buying this chicken, and he's just going to eat it so nobody can take his crowd. I was like, hey, you eat the chicken. There's no competition, right?
Right.
Everybody wins. But nope, killed his buddy instead.
Killed his buddy.
Yeah, so anyway, good movie. That's something pretty cool that it happened to me.
Yes,
I guess.
that one was all right, but like I said, I like
Buster Scruggs is my favorite.
Buster was
they opened strong,
and I like the Prospector one.
Yeah, I could honestly spend an hour breaking all those down. Yeah, he does,
and then kills him. And the Prospector.
The cool thing about it, I'm going to watch it back because it's kind of like Fight Club.
You got to watch it for all the other stuff.
Yeah, like once you watch it back, you're going to pick up on more details you missed.
Right.
But yeah, good movie.
It was good. So you have a bourbon.
I do have a bourbon.
You have a bourbon. You have one of my favorites.
Yes.
You have 2-bitch Pack Leader Reserve.
To be word. Mom's listening.
It's a 9-year, and it is absolutely amazing.
It looks good. Great collar.
It smells good. It tastes good. Everything that they're doing out there is superb.
Have they listened to our show yet?
I don't know, but they've
interacted on Instagram.
Yeah, they've interacted on Instagram.
But this is the first time we are actually doing a tasting.
This is.
And you're not doing a review because we've already know it's that and Virgil Cane's your 5 donuts, right?
Yep.
So now I've got to review this, and if it sucks, in my opinion, I'm like kicked off the show.
Well, I'm going to edit the whole thing down so it sounds like you said
it'll be like
amazing.
Me going, I give this, and then you'll come in like 5 donuts. Does smell good. And I'm all stuffed up. My glands are swollen. My mammary glands are swollen, man.
It looks like it.
You've been ogling them all day.
I have been. Well,
very sweet, very smooth to the smell.
Yes,
absolutely. I'm so stuffed up. I can't tell much of what I'm smelling, but a little caramel or that butterscotch kind of smells.
You should get some caramel, some butterscotch,
little
some vanilla.
Yep, little vanilla. All right. That's enough of that. Let's give her a taste.
And he's trying it neat also.
I just give it a quick sip, like I normally would. It's got a little of that afterburn in the chest, which most good bourbon should. I think I'll take another sip.
I think you should.
Try it if I could. I took another sip, and by it, I would.
We need to go to Vegas.
I didn't mean to go cat in the hat, but when I ran the first two lines, I just rolled with it. Straight on the spot. That's good. Smooth. A little bit of burn on the tongue. Very tiny. The good burn, not the bad. Oh, not the moonshine gasoline burn. A lot of chest burn I'm getting. The after, the more it sits on the chest, the more it burns.
Okay.
But again, it's that good quality bourbon burn.
Yeah.
It's not making me hack or gag. It's what I expect. It's that warm me up kind of feeling. Taste-wise, and again, I'm kind of stuffed up, but I'm definitely getting the sweet. As a matter of fact, I'm not getting anything that's overly powerful. It's
very well balanced.
It is. It's sweet, but it's not real sweet. It's not like a Fireball or a Rumplemints where it's like candy liquor, you know?
And it shouldn't be. I mean, it's been sitting in a barrel for a little while.
Now, that time I kind of let it sit on my tongue. That burn started happening on my tongue.
Well,
right. I mean, it will.
Yeah,
but I'm trying different ways. I like it. I really do. Yeah, as far as the taste, I can't say much more than it's just got the perfect balance of sweetness, the bite. You get a little bit, I think taste-wise, I'm tasting a very, very light vanilla.
Okay.
And a very, very light caramel. I don't know what else is in there besides those two. I want to say that this almost has a slight touch of what I taste when I taste. You know how people talk about how it's got this like floral aromatic or flowery?
Yeah.
There's something else in there like lavender or tulips or something. Like there's something, I can't put my finger on it because I'm not a bourbon connoisseur. I'm just a guy that likes bourbon. But yeah, the caramel, the vanilla, very light though. It's not overpowering. The burn is perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. Checking its legs. Since we've been talking about that. It's got good legs. And I'm going to rank this one. Be real honest with you. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 donuts.
Nice.
This is up there with the Knob Creek 120.
Okay.
With Woodford, which I love. I would place this above many of the others we've tried.
Nice. Good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I can't give it 5 because still that Voyage 3 Jefferson's Ocean will forever. I don't know if it will be beat. But this I put up there with or above a Blanton's, Weller's. I would say this is better than Weller's. Now, again, Weller's, you got the price offset.
Well, Weller's
What's
also,
this run?
Well, this is like $60 a bottle, I think.
Okay.
But
it tastes like that.
This is a corn versus a wheat. So
right.
Keep that in mind. So it's.
Well, I'm just talking how good is it versus how much do I have to pay to get it.
Right.
Plus, it's hard. I mean, we can't get it in Ohio.
We can't get it in Ohio. I'm trying. So, I'm trying.
You are campaigning hard.
I am working.
Yeah, this is
machine.
A solid 4 out of 5, pushing towards a 4.5. Maybe if you give me a bottle sometime, I can taste it and give it a better rating.
Right.
Just a whole bottle to take home.
Yeah. I'll get right on that.
This is really good. I really like it. Highly recommend it. If you're ever, a lot of people vacation in the Carolinas. So is it north or south?
No,
this is Vegas?
This is Vegas.
Virgil Cane's in the Carolinas.
Virgil Cane's the Carolinas.
So like I was saying, a lot of people vacation in Vegas. And when they're out there, they should definitely swing by and pick up some 2-bitch. And yeah, I'd pay $60 for that bottle. That's a good bottle. Yep. That's really good. And I know you have other bottles. He gave me a choice between 4 bourbons to try. 2 of them were 2-bitch, and I chose this one.
Yeah, we had the Pack Later Reserve, which is what you have.
Right.
We had the Why am I blanking on the other one?
The blue label.
Small batch with bite.
Yes, small batch with bite.
That's what it was. Small batch with bite.
So, yeah, as for this pack leader reserve, I like it. I'm giving it 4 out of 5. Yeah, I'm going to stay there.
It's 4 out of 5? All right.
Yeah, it's pushing.
It's really good.
It's really good. You know what? I'm giving it 4.5. 4.5. Yeah, I like this. The only reason I was sticking at 4 and trying to stay firm is because of the price and the availability. For us in Ohio, $60 a bottle for good bourbon that you're not mixing with crap Coke or RC Cola or Big K Cola or whatever you mix it with, or Tahitian Treat. You expect to spend usually no less than 20 to 25 on the bottom end for a decent bourbon, all the way up to, we've paid 100 for certain bottles.
Yeah, I that's my limit. My limit's about 100.
And in that range, you can get a plethora of good bourbons. The only thing that was keeping me at 4 versus 4.5 was just that $60 price. I think it's worth it, but the fact that it's 60 and I have to go to Vegas makes it more than 60. So if this was 60 in Ohio, 4.5, no questions asked. If it was 50 or 40, always. But it's good bourbon. I'll be fair. I'll judge it for what it is based on taste and give it 4.5 donuts. I like it, man.
Great. That's good to hear.
I like it.
They'll to hear that too.
I'm going to steal it.
Yeah, right. I'm going to have to cut this whole one piece out, even though it's over a minute long, and post that all on Instagram.
Hey, whatever. Get them to send us some to sample.
Well, I'm working on that too. I don't even know if they can send us anything to sample. Our stupid state laws.
I got family in other states.
I got people who travel.
I got friends in low places.
Shit, I got friends in high places.
I got high friends in different places.
I got those too.
All right.
So our next thing. So I saw this today.
Wait, what would you rate this? Now you chose not to drink this because you've had it.
Well, I chose not to drink this because I'm running low on it.
Oh, you gave me a special bourbon.
I gave you special leniency on this.
Gracias.
So I give this is in my
benchmark?
Top. Like
this is 5.
This is like my 4.75.
No 7.5s, man. We can't.
7.5. Okay, this is
halves,
my 5.
Halves
then.
Only.
this is my 5 then.
Yeah.
This is in my.
It's
5s.
up there. This is definitely one of the best we've tried.
Like when I rank things, I'm ranking them like, okay, is it a rye, is it a corn, is it a wheat, and I'm.
Yeah, you break it down more than most non-bourbon people or whiskey people would, because you understand the different nuances of corn versus wheat versus rye.
Well, even then, I don't understand it that much, but I'm breaking it down apples to apples, oranges to oranges type of deal. Just
and
because
grapefruits to grapefruits.
Right. I can't. I'm too analytically minded to be able to compare a wheat to a rye and a rye to a corn. And
yeah, see that you're right. You're very analytically minded. I'm too poor to care about that. For me, it's price versus taste. Does it taste good for that price? It's like that's my basis.
If I was doing it strictly on taste, that'd be a different story. But I know if someone were to hand me 2 and not tell me what they were,
right,
and I didn't taste the difference between what they were, then
yeah,
I would just go strictly on taste. But
yeah, that's kind of what I do.
So, and that's what you do. So,
yep, good one. All right, moving on before I have to get out of here.
All right, yeah. So this is something I saw today. This is a new one. It's called Rage Yoga.
Rage Yoga.
Rage Yoga.
Those are different. I've trained in a gym where they teach yoga and Krav Maga, but not at the same because they're very different. One's very high energy and angry and stay alive, and one is very peaceful and let's hug flowers and kiss lilies and tulips.
I wouldn't say you
hug
lilies and kiss tulips.
I mean, obviously, I'm exaggerating,
but
it's a very different form of health and fitness than raging anything.
Right. So, Rage Yoga, it involves swearing and booze breaks.
Where is this happening?
I know. I'm like, what? I'm in. So
I'm about as flexible as like a wicker chair, but
so the girl's name who started this, her name is Lindsay Instance, and she's the founder of Rage Yoga.
I bet she's vegan. She sounds vegan.
Well, what had happened was she had tried yoga, And it just wasn't for her. She was seeing that some of these people are like gymnasts and they're all flexible and they're like human Bowflexes and they're moving around.
And she went in and tried and was like,
yeah, she's like, no, I can't do this. So she was getting mad. So basically, she just was getting pissed off and she's like, fuck this. And she started her own studio where you basically do yoga and swear and drink beer. So
beer? Why is it always beer?
Well, I guess you can drink whatever you want. But
have you ever seen the video of the Grinch doing yoga?
No.
It's 17 seconds. I'm gonna play it real quick. It's the audio's there.
Play the audio into the mic.
Right, I'm going to. On my new phone, I'm gonna have to turn it up. Give me a second.
Turn it up. Turn it all the way up.
All of those sounds that are trapped in your mind. Sir, are you okay?
I'm a little messed up.
As soon as you explained Rage Yoga, I thought of that. It's a dude dressed like the Grinch, and they're all sitting Indian style. She's like, release all the sounds in your mind.
That's great.
And he just screams. I'm like, that would be me.
So what is this? Lindsay explained that she felt really out of place in a regular yoga class. She added that it made me feel like I was standing in a library full of gymnasts, so she decided to create Rage Yoga. Lindsay says that Rage Yoga has helped her a lot. My practice gave me a strong body-mind connection with a new appreciation for my body. I learned how to slow my mind, feel good in my body, and build some decent pipes while I was at it.
So basically, like you walk into a yoga studio, it's like walking into a library. It's very peaceful.
It's very quiet.
If there's any music at all, it's like very serene. It's like nature sounds. With this, I feel like you walk in and feel like you're at a National Tourette's convention. Like everybody's just going off saying whatever they want to say.
Son of a bitch! Fuck!
That's how I picture it. It's like you don't have to celebrate it, okay? I wasn't giving you a la carte open forum to go off.
Well, you said.
But yeah, that's that would be weird to walk into. Like if you've never seen it, you're like, oh, yoga studio, Rage Yoga.
Right.
Maybe it's like hip hop yoga. Like we move a little more. And you go in there just like cussing and throwing stuff. And I mean, it'd be fun to watch. And if I was going to do yoga, I'd rather it be Rage Yoga.
Well, we have a video.
Oh, goody.
So
I love yoga. So peaceful, relaxing, and it has lots of health benefits. But a local yoga instructor is flipping the script on this ancient exercise. Instead of namaste, you hear a lot of, well, we can't say on TV. Lauren Tallarico went to a Rage Yoga class tonight and has the story in their own words, or should I say in their own bleeps.
Hi, I'm Ashley. Are you doing the class tonight? Would you like a yoga mat? Yoga itself actually means union, so union with yourself. Exhale out through your mouth, and that's not always just like super calm breathing, practicing like quiet time like a lot of yoga places are. Yeah. Some people need to like release and let go. Exhale, kick on that. It's a great thing to just scream it out. Get rid of all that tension in your head, your neck, your jaw, everything. Let it go.
Yeah.
My name is Ashley Duzich, and we're at Brash Brewery, and we're going to do Rage Yoga. Exhale, release all that let it go. Rage Yoga is a practice that involves breathing, stretching, mudras, yoga postures, and a lot of bad humor. One of the funniest things
Sounds like our
I think I ever heard was, I told you to do the dishes. We actually take beer breaks during the class. Cheers. It's definitely not for everybody, and that's totally okay.
Just like
I also don't recommend bringing your children. We're all angry about something, and we all have been holding on to an F-bomb for a little bit too long.
I'm changing the name of our show to Rage Yoga.
So that's what this does. It allows you to have a safe space to let go of your anger and frustration and rage in a healthy way. And then also wash it all away with some ice cold beer. To come up all the way. Exhale. Yeah. All right.
My. All right, Lauren. So when
I love it. It sounds like the exact opposite of Planet Fitness. It's like, come here, cuss everybody. Like, say what you got to say, get that tension out, scream, be loud,
Get
have
drunk.
a beer.
It is absolutely the physical version of our show.
We should open one of those places here. I'm not flexible at all.
I don't think you have to be.
Yeah, I was going to say plywood's more flexible than I am. But I could sit there and drink
hard
bourbon
oak
and
is more flexible than you are.
Yeah, it is. I'm harder. But I could definitely go for just, you get off work, you put on some gym clothes, and you go just sit there and scream. And if I was actually trying to get into, like, cradling baby or whatever it is, or that downward dog or any of this other sexual position. Yeah, it's where they lay and, like, hold their knees and roll around. You know what I'm talking about.
Fetus position?
No, fetus is when you're laying on your side, like, curled up crying. Because
that's what you would be doing.
Because somebody done stole your truck and backed up and ran over your dog and stole your sister girlfriend.
You just described every country song.
And yeah, exactly. AKA my life. Yeah, but I mean, the whole just going and screaming. I mean, I kind of did that in Krav. It was going and hitting things or people and screaming a lot.
Right. Getting stabbed in the eye with a magazine.
Yeah. Well, if you knew how to block, you want to get stabbed in the eye. To be fair, we told everybody, if you don't block this, you're going to get stabbed.
To be fair, I was ambushed.
To be fair.
I was ambushed.
Yeah, it's Krav Maga, baby.
No, I was. She just
you didn't take
running
nut shots
like Chucky.
Oh man, yeah. Actually, Adam Hollick got married Saturday.
I saw Heath yesterday too.
So yes, Heath's back in the gym. He was at the wedding. So was Sean. Yep. These are all guys Sean I trained under and then taught with when I became an instructor, and a couple of the other guys I did Krav with. It was great seeing them, but I realized I cannot move like these guys still can.
No,
at all.
I don't think anybody can.
Well, Sean and Heath still look. Now, Heath said he keeps getting injured because he's getting old. Sean's getting old, but I wouldn't want to fight either of them at all. But just being there at the wedding, looking at them and looking at me, of me.
Heath has to stay in shape.
Well, he doesn't have to because there's a lot of officers that don't.
Well,
but he does for his job and his life.
He does because, like you said, I mean, as a highway patrolman, he should stay in shape.
Yes, and he does very well.
So,
but what was that?
I think that was your vibrator.
I always forget to take the batteries out.
Well, you should turn down the vibration at least.
Well, I can't right now because I'm sitting down and. That might have been my new phone. I still don't know. I don't have all the settings set. And
you are super happy about this new phone.
Well, it's just nice to have a phone that works.
Oh, I know. I get it.
I did get a message from Sean just now, so that's kind of ironic. But I'll ignore it till later.
His ears must be burning.
They're burned. That might be from the bourbon.
So,
but yeah,
So Adam's taking another stab at the marriage life, huh?
He is, yeah. He got married, and him and his 4 kids were there from his previous marriage, and then her and her 3 kids.
Wow.
If I recall.
It's like the Brady Bunch.
Exactly. But it seemed very cool. The kids all talked about how much they all felt like family, and seemed like a good thing after the way he kind of, excuse me, after I hit puberty there.
Yeah.
But he kind of had a rough go and got screwed over, no pun intended. But yeah, he's a good guy and deserves a good woman, so they seem very happy together, and everybody there seemed very happy. It was very good.
Nice.
Short ceremony, like 20, 25-minute ceremony, and then went to someplace in Lancaster in an upstairs ballroom. It was pouring rain. We had Judd with us. And
was it the Mill Event Center?
No, it wasn't the Mill. It started with a W. It was on East Broad? I don't know.
All right.
But yeah, and then they had a bunch of different kinds of wine there, which I didn't partake in because I'm not really a wine guy.
You're not a beer guy. You're not a wine guy.
Well, they had beer. They had Guinness in bottles. They had Bud Light in cans, hard pass. I don't like cans, really, if I can avoid it. I prefer a bottle.
I offered you a Natty Light, and you took me up on it.
Wrong. Incorrect, sir. I about smacked out of your hand. And then they had some kind of cider, like pear apple cider from California, and I had one of those. And it was good tasting. Definitely didn't taste like beer, which I guess is the point, since it's not a beer, it's a cider.
It's a cider.
And they had some Angry Orchard, but it was in a clear glass and it was pink. So I avoided that because I got to keep up my street cred around a bunch of people that don't know me, you know.
I would drink Angry Orchard.
So, yeah, I drank this cider anyways. I don't even remember what it was called. It was good.
All right.
It wasn't bad.
It was not Yuengling, so.
And I like Yuengling.
Yeah.
You have Natter Days in your fridge. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, that was the science project for this show.
You can throw it away.
I will,
or at least put it on top of the fridge where it belongs.
I will give them away.
We need to build a potato gun and launch those out of it.
I'll give them away at the gym. I'm sure someone at the gym will drink them.
I guarantee if you take it in and say, hey, free beer, they won't even ask what it is.
Nope.
Somebody there is one of those guys or gals. They hear free and beer and they grab it. Don't matter.
They'll take them. Someone will experiment with them.
There's something to be said for that.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, they're not good.
Disgusting.
You know something?
I bought new beer today, and you even turned those down.
Oh, shut up.
Although one of them
You didn't turn them down. You said you're not wasting
I'm not wasting. Well,
Don't
the one
lie.
I'm not wasting on you.
Be a
the
man
other
of
one,
integrity.
The one I will not waste on you because it's $8.99.
I don't blame you, just like I told you.
The other one is a Maristop.
Gas station brew.
Convenience store. They don't have a gas station.
I think that's worse somehow. I don't know how.
So, where I buy beer. So, hold on. Shut up. Where I buy beer.
Impossible.
No. That'd be a great fucking brewery name.
It would.
Impossible.
Let's do it.
I'm in. Let's start.
Somebody give us a lot of money.
We don't need a lot of money. We need to start brewing out of a football.
In. All right.
Done. So where I buy beer, the gentleman who owns the store is a beer connoisseur, and it is a Maristop on Fair Avenue in Lancaster. I think they also own the one in Reynoldsburg. And it is just a convenience store. You go in, whatever, you get a pack of cigarettes and
Cheetos.
But they have a deli, which their deli sandwiches aren't bad. But they have one aisle of craft beer. And then they have coolers of craft beer. And then they have fucking Natty Light and Bud Light and all the other garbage. But he started his own, he has his own beer now, which is called a Maristop. It's
which is made in a football.
It's made in a football out at Buckeye Lake Brewery.
Oh.
Yeah, just like that. It's what it sounds like when it's done. So
it's called burping the keg.
It's like Sherman's something. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a Imperial Stout.
They should name it Sherman Stank.
Well, it's
instead of Sherman's Tank.
Well,
Sherman's Stank.
Sherman's Taint.
Oh, I do not want to drink that.
Well,
I don't want to drink any liquor named after somebody's taint.
It could be an IPA and it'd just be really dank and stanky.
Yeah, most IPAs are.
Well, no. So that's what I ended up buying. And you're like, I don't really like stouts.
No, that's not what happened at all.
You told me you don't like stouts.
You said, here's a beer. And I said, a Maristop like the gas station. You said, no, the convenience store. And but you won't like it because it's a stout. And I said, you're right.
You're right.
You're making it sound like I'm whining about it. I didn't.
You are.
I said, well, as a matter of fact, I told you, I will taste it for the show, but I probably won't like it.
And then I posted.
Oh, you're talking about the one you posted online.
No, I'm talking about that one.
Oh, okay.
I'm now jumping in subjects.
You are shifting gears.
That's what I do. And then I posted Evil Twins Maltoff Heavy.
Yeah, the one that we talked about last week.
The Imperial IPA that we talked about on one of the episodes that is yet to be, well, it'll be posted by timelines and stuff, and going 88 miles an hour and traveling through time and great Scots.
All the Scots.
So I posted that image, and you're like, bleh, or whatever the meme was that you posted. I just told you to quit being a bitch.
Yeah, I put some GIF up of somebody like gagging.
Yeah, I was like, quit being a bitch.
Never had it before. I just knew it'd get a reaction. Yeah, you're just.
It was amazing. That one goes so good with beer. Or with pizza. cut beer on the brain. That one goes really good with pizza.
That kind of beer's so good if you got a beer to wash it down with.
I know. If I had a beer to wash down this beer, it'd be amazing.
That's because you like beer so thick you need a fork and knife to drink it.
That beer isn't even thick, though.
Ugh.
I mean, if you look at the picture, that beer is yellow. It's not even dark.
Yeller.
It's old Yeller. I had to take it out back and finish it off.
Hey, what you and him do was your own business.
Don't worry about what him and I do.
You go back and finish each other off and have a good old time.
I finished him off, and we're done.
Oh, man, we're losing it.
I know. All right.
Time change. The time change.
Time change. So let's talk about time change because I hate the time change.
Right.
Now that we're here, let's stay here.
Well, see, I was listening on the radio about somebody that apparently knew what they were talking about, and somebody had called in and said, why don't we just quit the time change, get rid of daylight savings? And they were like, no, what you like is that this time period is what it is daylight savings time.
Yes.
And they said, fine, whatever this is let's stay here. They said that's fine, but what you don't understand is in the winter, those dark hours would be whacked up even more.
I don't care.
I don't know.
I don't care. Just pick one and stick with it.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. I especially like it when the sun don't go down to like 8:39.
Right.
That's nice.
My whole thing is just pick one
and just stay.
And stick with it.
Yeah.
Now that we're here, stay here.
Right.
Or fall back.
Stay there.
And stay there.
Just stay somewhere.
Just pick one.
We don't have lights now.
Hey, Trump, before you leave office, fix this. Fix this. You have the power to fix this. Fix this. Build a wall. Fix this.
That wall's not getting built.
I don't care. Fix this. I'm going to, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's my objective this week for the next show. Tweet Trump, fix the time change.
Start one of those petitions where you get 50,000 signatures, though, and the government has to look at it.
I don't need a petition. I got 2,900 followers on Twitter.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't. Well, all right, so I do know why. So, like 3 years ago, on my personal account on Twitter, one of my coworkers,
You showed your balls.
Did I?
I don't know. I'm not on Twitter.
One of my coworkers thought it'd be funny to buy followers for my Twitter account.
Okay. Out of his personal.
He spent $5 and bought followers for my Twitter account. I don't use Twitter that often. So
maybe we should buy followers for Facebook or Instagram.
No, because it's all bots.
Yeah, I know.
It's all fake users. So I ended up at one point, I had something like 25,000 followers. And now I'm down to 2,900 because Twitter went through and nixed all these fake followers.
Right.
But the 2,900 that still follow me are real people. That's how I got 2,900 followers.
Why aren't they listening?
Because I don't promote this on my personal Facebook account or Twitter account.
You're all the time talking about promoting the show.
I post the show on our stuff, but I don't use Twitter on my personal account.
Well, post it on the Tweetstagrams.
I think the last tweet that I made was I got a splinter and it says splinters under the fingernails suck.
That happened forever ago.
It happened like last week.
That's a long time.
I know.
That should be your new job. Quit worrying about Trump in the time change because he ain't going to do jack.
Trump is on Twitter more than anything else.
Well, then, yeah, but he don't care about you.
Right.
You don't care about me.
Right.
But you have 2,900 followers. You could get listening to the show, and you're all the time telling me we need to promote more, and you haven't even tried?
Who runs all of our social media?
You.
Right. Who's doing all the Facebook posts? Who's doing all the Instagram posts?
I shared a meme.
You shared a meme.
It was funny, too.
That group meme was stupid.
Which one? I forget. I share
the
a lot of
bonsai
memes.
tree with the ass.
Oh, yeah.
That was dumb.
I wasn't even thinking of that one.
I don't know which one you were talking about.
I don't either. Let's be honest. I share too many memes.
All right, let's shut this down.
Yep, I got to go to the pharmacy.
All right, you go to the pharmacy. Thanks for listening. Join in on the conversation on Facebook or Instagram.
For those of you that are listening and get mad when Martelle mispronounces something or I give a wrong opinion factoid,
That's part of the
messaging
show.
Me, get on Facebook and call us out, and let's have a discussion.
Yeah, that's part of the show, by the way. I mispronounce shit all the time.
I had a few people that like literally are like, I'm going to come back and finish this. You kept saying summer shanty last week instead of shandy.
I don't care. It's
I know you don't care, and I told them you don't care. I said, Martelle, I was like, you understand, he's one of the smartest guys I know that cannot communicate very clearly.
I don't.
Like, he's been very open about that.
I don't. It's shandy. I know it's shandy.
But
you know what? It's a little house out back. I know the difference between a shanty and a shandy.
But when you have problems like that, don't turn us off. Get on our Facebook or our Instagram and say something.
Yeah.
Let's have fun with it. Let's all make fun of Martelle together.
I mispronounce shit all the time. My wife makes fun of me from it. Here's an example. You know what? We're not shutting this down yet. You want an example of me mispronouncing stuff?
Sure.
Keller.
Keller?
C-O-L-O-R. The word?
What?
Keller.
Okay, what's funny is I also get made fun of for that because I pronounce it collar. And people say, oh, collar like a shirt? It's cooler.
Cooler.
It's not
cooler.
Cooler.
Okay, you want to hold on?
Collar.
I'm going to take it one step further.
Makes the call sound.
I'm going to take it one step further. How do you spell it?
What, collar?
Collar.
Like the crayon?
Like a crayon. Like a Crayola crayon.
C-O-L-O-R. Collar.
Correct. I spell it C-O-L-O-U-R.
Well, that's because you're French.
That's because I'm...
And you're like...
That's because that's how I've always spelled it.
Weird.
Since kindergarten, I've always spelled it C-O-L-O-U-R.
Racist communists.
Keller.
Marxists. Otherists.
Pronounce P-I-L-L-O-W.
Pillow.
Pillow.
We said it the same way, didn't we?
Nope. Not according to Liz.
I said pillow.
Pillow.
Oh, there you said pillow. Yeah, you do P-E-L-L.
Pillow.
Yeah, my grandma would have said pillar, so it don't matter.
So I pronounce shit wrong all the time, and I get shit for it all the time. I live in a house full of women who give me shit for pronouncing stuff wrong all the time.
I mean, you live in a house full of women. You get a pass. Period.
I have a dog who's a male.
Right.
He can't
Our
talk.
Diesel boy.
Diesel boy. He's not in our...
Yeah, he's not here tonight.
He's not here tonight.
And it's getting dark in this room and there are no lights on.
Yeah, buddy.
When the lights
go
out in the city.
Gyrating my hips. See, I didn't even say fucking gyrating properly.
Somebody took a shot there.
I said gyrating.
Gyrating
instead of gyrating.
Oh, man. But yeah, if you want to make fun of Martelle, make fun of me, whatever. Do it. We welcome the interaction.
Get on the Facebook.
On the Facebook's to Insta tweets.
Get on Instagram. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what we said wrong.
Let us know what you want us to say wrong. Give us something to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Give us a topic to talk about. We'll talk about stuff. You want to be on the show? We'll vet you out before we let you on the show.
So you want to be on the show? Maybe.
Maybe. So
a lot of people have already said no to. It's funny because I say, Martelle has his house and he don't want people he don't know over.
True.
Which it's true.
It is
but it's
true.
just like I'm not even going to mess
I don't want random people coming to my house.
It's people you've never met, don't know. I'm like, I'm not even going to ask him. I barely know you, you know.
I mean, we did have GW here, but he's family.
I've known him since I was like 8.
But that's different. I mean, and I know DJ for 20 years.
Yeah, DJ's, he's black. We had to.
Well, yeah,
we had to mix things up.
Join in on the conversation on Facebook. Let us know what's going on. Give us topics. If you want to be on the show, we are more than happy to have you.
To send you to hell.
We're more than happy to send you off to hell. We'll get you on the River Styx, send you on that boat with the Roman, man, not the Roman.
He shows up in a chariot and goes in the water and just sinks. Well, I guess he ain't our ride.
Damn it.
Probably should have rethought that suit of armor. He tried to row down a river. Didn't work. Well, poor horses.
Screw them. So, anyway, jump in on the conversation. Let us know what's going on. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Buckhorn Podcast. We will talk to you guys later. I'm Martelle. He's Randy. We're out.
I'm going to go buy my kids some drugs.
See ya.